Hello, I'm Suelen Barroso, a journalist and master student in communication in the Católica University of Brasília, Brazil. I appreciate the invitation and it's great to participate in the International Conference on Online Journalism and to talk about automated journalism. Unfortunately, I couldn't manage to go to Bilbao, but I prepared this video to explain a little of my research to you. This is joint work with my advisor Alberto Marques. In this work, we made an overview in a descriptive, inventive way of how automated journalism has been approached from scientific articles published in the following three periodicals: Journalism Studies, Digital Journalism, and Journalism. These are the three highest ranked periodicals in the Journal Citation Reports. And now, we analyzed the 64 articles published from 2000 to August 2019. Understanding the interaction between the large-scale data collection, algorithmic analysis, computational practice, and the production of public knowledge is one of the major challenges of our time. In this context, algorithms and automation are surfing the news production chain to improve investigative journalism with machine learning and data mining methods, creating new interactive media. Well, the definitions for computational journalism is there is a confluence of journalistic practices and knowledge associated with computer science. And one of the main characteristics of computational journalism is that it is based on structured narratives, narratives developed from data organized and arranged in different degrees by standards and values. In this scenario, automated journalism arises, a relatively new phenomenon in the area of computational journalism. In general, we can state that the articles we sorted in this paper agree with the definition of automated journalism as the process of using software or algorithms to automatically generate new stories without human intervention, after an initial program of algorithms, of course. Therefore, once an algorithm is developed, it lets you automate each step in the process of producing news, collecting and analyzing data, and creating and publishing it. The analysis demonstrates that the first publications in this subject appeared in 2011 in an incipient manner and found their maximum from 2016 to 2019. The subjects that we found more often in these papers were journalism reconfiguration, the reporter's role in this automation era, and ethical challenges and accountability. From a geographic distribution standpoint, the three countries that produced the most about journalism and algorithms were the United States, Germany, and Netherlands. The 64 articles that make up this study were grouped into four different categories. The first, reconfiguration of journalism. The second, requalification of reporter's role. The third, the transparency, ethical, and accountability challenge. And the fourth, reception of readers. The reconfiguration of journalism includes articles that talk about the routine of producing and automating journalistic tasks related to news, reporting, writing, and curating. This category also speaks of man-machine relations gaining momentum in the early 2000s, when journalism scholars pointed to the growing influence of the new media technology on the norms, practices, content business model, and labor demands of traditional media organizations. The second is the requalification of a reporter's function. The publications that make up this category discuss the human-machine marriage in news production, the new skills and soft skills that a journalist needs to develop in the age of automation, as well as the use of technological tools to enhance the investigation of news. The third is about transparency, ethical, and accountability challenges. Here, the articles are based on the discussion of the challenges and chains of responsibility in producing news for the practice of automated journalism. And last but not least is the reception of readers. Readers' assessment of news produced by artificial algorithms is generally better than news produced by human journalists. The articles showed that news consumers consider robot writers to have more or, at the worst, the same credibility as the human analogs, a fact that could and should drive the use of machine in journalism. With this article, we sought to understand a little more of this great conception turn to which journalism has been subjected in recent years, bringing to light how the main scholars on the subject address the issue of algorithm adoption and automation in journalistic production. Well, we can keep talking. If you have any questions, please send me an email. I wish you a great Congress and thank you once again. Saludos desde Brasil. Ciao!